gluttony, and sloth. I think no one on YouTube better represented these sins than Nikocado Avocado. For the longest time, Nikocado Avocado was the poster child of being an emotional fat loser and one of the people that we love to hate because, I mean, come on, this motherfucker just gorges on food and cries on camera and he got rich and famous off of that. I mean, I'm kinda jealous, man. He's literally one of those Walmart mobility school riding motherfuckers. I mean, motherfucker could hide the whole candy aisle in his fat rolls and walk out of store no problem. Okay, so enough about bullying him. I think we all know who Nikocado is because Nick shocked the whole world and the internet when he revealed his amazing 250 pounds weight loss transformation.
Today I woke up from a very long dream, having lost 250 pounds off of my body. Yet just yesterday, people were calling me fat and sick.
He wowed the crowd. He rocked the socks off, if you will. People even started commenting like, oh, now I'm fatter than Nikocado Avocado.
It's a crazy thing to say that you're fatter than Nikocado Avocado, but I would say 90% of us are now. So rejoice in that fun feeling of maybe this will motivate more people to get in shape or do something like that as well, because hell has officially frozen over.
This whole 250-pound weight loss feat seems almost like incredible and impossible, right? Maybe you're struggling with your weight right now and you're wondering, how did he do it? He must have cheated. It has to be drugs or surgery or whatever.
8 pounds a month, very steadily. It was not a quick drop. There was no surgery.
Well, my friend, by the end of this video, you will learn just how exactly Nikki lost the weight.
Smaller portions, high in protein. Protein shake, vegetables.
Because believe it or not, the story of Nicholas Perry isn't like 1 in a million. His story is similar to all of us, man. I'm not sure if you were ever 411 pounds like he was, but I'm pretty sure that we struggle with our weight issues at one time or another. You might literally be going through a rough time right now. Maybe you put on some weight or you're trying to lose weight, it just doesn't seem to come off or whatever. But let me ask you this question, man. If Nikocado Avocado was able to lose the weight, what's your excuse? Surely you never saw yourself as more gluttonous or lazy than him. So if he can do it, why not you? Because the pig that we saw as pig, my friend, right now, well, you're still a pig and he's like skinny. And it annoys me that people genuinely cannot wrap their minds around someone losing fat. Well, I can.
Avocado and ground beef.
And after this video, no matter how down in the dumps you are, no matter hopeless you are about your ability to change, you will know just how exactly Nick lost the weight, and you can too.
This is what I have been eating.
I know this because I used to be just like Nikocado. And I need you to understand that you can change, and this video will prove to you that you are better than you think you are, that you can change. So this is the truth about how Nick Perry, aka Nikocado Avocado, lost the weight. But wait! I just released my completely free 10 ways to lose 10 pounds course. That's right, it's completely free. It's $0. You can just take the course completely for free. If you're looking to lose some fat without counting calories or going on insane diets, this will work if you have more than 10 pounds to lose as well. Maybe you have 50 pounds to lose. Cool. This course will literally help you lose your first 10 pounds. If you do as I say in the course, you will lose the fat. It's really that simple, bro. The only catch, like the catch if you're looking for a catch, is that let's say you have like more than 20 pounds to lose. If you like the course, you can just hire me as your personal trainer. That's literally the only catch. That's it. It's completely for free. Go download the 10 ways to lose 10 pounds course right now. It's $0 and it's like over an hour of fucking content that's designed to make you lose fat. So back to the video. The hero's journey. So the thing about every fat person is that there comes a time when it just gets enough, man. There comes a time when a switch flips in our minds and we decide to make a change. Maybe it's a comment from someone. Maybe we go to the doctors and he says our weight has become an issue. Maybe it's something in our relationship. But a switch will flip in our heads when enough is enough. And you say to yourself, I will lose the fat. I don't want to be trapped in this body anymore. I want to finally start feeling healthy again. I want to finally be able to enjoy life again. I want to finally stop being the fat guy.
I feel like a grease ball. June 26th, 2022. Last night I was having pinching in my heart, which I rarely get, and when I have gotten, I had a mini heart attack or whatever it was. Anyway, so I clearly have a history of something going on with my body. I do have anxiety because of what I eat. I woke up today and I was putting on my socks and I'm like, what is this? You see that? Our floors are flat. I'm not very active. It's just scaring me. I think today's my last day. I'm sad. I wanted another Cheesecake Factory. I wanted another Wingstop. I wanted one more Popeyes. I wanted one more McDonald's. I guess I'm quitting today. I'm kind of sad because I'm also hungry right now. I also don't want to die. It's not worth dying. I've come this far. I was actually supposed to quit May 19th, which will be my birthday. Today's my last day.
I wanted to show you like a graph, a chart, or whatever this thing is called. You must understand that every good story pretty much follows the same structure, right? This is called the hero's journey, and it's like the movie kind of 3-act thingy, right? Any good movie, whether it be like Rocky or like a romance movie, follows this structure. Every story has a hero, and Nick is a story that we are telling right now's hero, and you are the hero of your own story. He gets the call to the adventure, man. Nick is finally fed up with being fat and decides to make a change. He says he's tired of having many heart attacks and other health issues. He says, I'm finally done with being fat and I'll make a change. That's just called adventure, man. That's like the world's message to him. Yo, bro, fucking you're too fat. Lose the fucking weight.
The tingling in my cheeks. Now this, it's like the universe is saying it's time to switch.
All right, say goodbye.
I'm breaking. I know y'all have a fun time watching me be all bouncy and fat, but I have to tell you, there's so much that goes on off camera that you don't see. I literally moan and groan just to walk. I can't even bend over. Here, to end this video, I'll bend over for you. If I were to like pick something up off the floor here, like this sock over here. Here I go. I'm picking up my sock. Ouch! Ouch!
This is actually the TikTok we're gonna do. You picking up a sock.
I'll see you in the future if I'm alive. Bye.
The pain of fatness, the pain of normality just gets so much that we're like, oh, I'm fucking tired of being a fat pig on the couch, man. I'm tired of wasting away my life just eating junk food and playing video games. You finally understand that all the fucking chips you're eating, it just doesn't contribute shit to your life. And suddenly, we become okay with the idea of embracing the pain of transformation and we welcome it, man. That's the step one. Now, before we get into step two and how exactly he did the process, let's talk about the power of self-image. You probably seen or heard it. I'm not sure if you're like a Nikocado, Avocado fan that watch all his videos, but he always has on a t-shirt that says, I identify as skinny. Or, you know, he'd say it in his videos.
I identify as skinny.
You know, you might have laughed at it. It was like, oh, funny joke. Fucking fat guy saying, yeah, I identify as skinny. Yo, hello, Joey, look at the fat guy. Oh. No, you might have seen that as a joke. But there's more to it than that, man. One of the most powerful things anybody can ever do when they decide to lose fat would be to change their self-image, right? Our self-image controls how we act. Our self-image controls everything that we do. Because let's be honest, it's like if we try to make a change, if we want to lose fat, and we want to make a behavioral change, it's like, oh, I want to lose fat, I don't want to fucking binge on junk food anymore. We are basically trying to change ourselves, right? We are swimming upstream because you might have the identity right now of a guy that just loves to order some McDonald's after work and whatnot. So if you're trying to change that person, it's gonna be so fucking hard, man. You're the type of person that loves eating junk food, you just love snacking while watching TV or YouTube or whatever. If that's who you are and you're trying to change your personality, it's like stretching a rubber band. Yeah, we can stretch it, but eventually it will snap back, right? Eventually you stretch it so far, it'll just snap back to its old self. So how come Nick has never snapped back? How come Nick was able to push through a whopping 250 pounds of fat loss that took him like 2.5 years? The answer, my dude, is self-image. because he identified as skinny, he no longer saw his fat Nikocado Avocado persona as himself. He started seeing the skinny Nick person as himself. Imagine if you literally just now decided to identify yourself as a lean person or like a skinny thin person. You just look in the mirror and be like, oh, what the fuck, that ain't me. The next time, let's say you went to go and buy a 6-pack of donuts from Krispy Kreme, you'd be like, hold on a second, I'm a thin person. A thin person wouldn't eat this fucking 6-pack of donuts. And because now that you identify as skinny like Nick is doing, you'd probably skip the donuts and, you know, you maybe go to the store next door and buy like a healthy chicken wrap. If your self-image was a skinny person, you would make the choices that the skinnier person would make. Does that make sense? So do you understand how powerful self-image can be? Instead of trying to change yourself, just identify someone else. The change is done already, boom. You don't have to work against yourself. You're working with yourself to make a change. You're working with yourself to lose fat. This is so incredibly powerful, man. But I can't go too much into self-image in this video, but leave a comment if you want to see more about it. Also, my course, Lean for Life, which is linked below, talks about this in detail as well. But think about it. That's why it's a lot easier for bodybuilders to lose fat when they get fat. Like, I'll put up a picture of fucking Lee Priest or like Jay Cutler, fucking water buffaloes, looking fatter than Nikocado, Avocado almost, right? But they put on the weight because they identified as like someone who was bulking, so they just ate shit. The switch turned on their head. It's like, oh, I'm cutting now. So cutting is like when bodybuilders lose weight. Boom, they just stop eating that food, drop the weight, boom, get shredded. Think about it, man. If we literally put Arnold Schwarzenegger in your body right now, chances are with enough time you'll probably get fucking jacked. Like, you know, no way. Like if Arnold Schwarzenegger was in your body, we're like, I guess I'll stay fat. Fuck no, right? So you right now might see yourself as a couch potato, a guy that doesn't exercise or is trying to get into exercising. What if you just were like one day, oh yeah, well, I used to be that guy, but now I'm the type of guy that exercises and eats clean. I'm a lean person. Now, all of your excuses will just melt away, wouldn't it? So a tip I could give is to think of your ideal self and what actions he would do, and do them, man. It's literally that simple. So maybe, without even noticing, Nikocado Avocado unlocked one of the most powerful tools of fat loss, self-image. Him identifying as skinny isn't as funny now, is it? Oh, he tricked all of yous. 2 steps ahead. Oh, how he actually did it. And before we get into this, I think so far I deserve a like and a subscribe because I had to watch like hours of Nikocado Avocado content, alright? It was fucking painful to go like the video, and yeah, let's get into it. Now, there's been a lot of speculation about how he did it. Oh, is it the drugs? Oh, is it the surgery or whatever? But let's hear from Nick's mouth just how the process happened.
I lost 250 pounds and it took a very long time, okay? It took 2.3 years. 2.3 years. It was a very long time. And I did it very slowly. Okay, so we're talking about like 8 pounds a month, and it wasn't steady either. I'm just gonna come out with it. I plateaued for some months. All right, sometimes I lost nothing or I gained 2 pounds, and the next month I lost 10 or 11. So it averaged around 8 pounds a month for 2.3 years.
He's lost 8 pounds per month at a nice sustainable pace. He even talks about how he's had plateaus and took breaks as well. And most likely, this is how it will be for most of us when it comes to fat loss. And, you know, it's genuinely, I don't understand why is it so hard for people to believe that someone just went on an exercise and a diet plan and just stuck to it. Like, people honestly think that someone taking drugs and getting surgery is more feasible than actually just exercising and eating less. And I believe it's because we get bombarded by all these get fit quick or lose belly fat in 1 week bullshit. But the truth is that, like, you can only lose around 2 pounds of fat per week maximum. Can we push it? Yeah, possibly, but it's like sustainably, most likely 2 pounds, man. When I was obese, I lost maybe like 12 pounds in a month or so. But as you lose fat, as you become a leaner person, your fat loss just slows down. All that like fitness BS you see, it's like lose 20 pounds in 2 weeks or a month, blah, blah, blah. Like, is that true? No, that is like bullshit. 8 pounds is a good amount of weight to lose. You can't fucking lose more than that realistically, right? Can you lose 20 pounds like they advertise? Yes, you can. Like keto diet, whatever. But the loss of weight will come from losing muscle glycogen, it'll come from losing water, it'll come from like other bodily fluids. It might even literally come from you losing tissue from your organs, right? Because like remember, our bodies is made up of 75% water. We want fat loss, man. Who gives a fuck if you lose 20 pounds and only like 1 pound is fat? It's like, I lost 20 pounds, but I look the same. It's like, just ignore that bullshit, man. It's bullshit. It's made by charlatans who just want your money. You're probably just gonna be able to lose 8 pounds per month, which is a really amazing fucking rate of fat loss if you can keep it up. There will be plateaus, you'll probably need to take breaks, but
and it wasn't steady either. I'm just gonna come out with it. I plateaued for some months.
If you can just stick to the plan like Nick did, boom, you'll get your dream body, you'll get the results that you want. And this sounds kind of disappointing, right? It's like, but I'll put up an image of what 8 pounds of fat looks like. Like, imagine you lost this much fat off your body every month. I think a lot of us would be satisfied with that. But a lot of people get greedy when it comes to fat loss, man. That's another sin. A lot of people go on crash diets or they lose fat fucking bullshit. What happens? They try it. Obviously doesn't work. They're like, oh, fat loss, I can't lose fat, bad genetics. They go back on the couch and give up on fitness. What if you just decided to do it properly, lose fat in a proper way, and get guaranteed results? And the only way to finally lose the fat and guarantee that you become skinny is just taking your time with it. And it took you years to put on the weight. It's not gonna fucking take 2 weeks to get it off, bro. Right? Look at the Nikocado example. It took 2.5 years, man. But think about it. If he never took the 2.5 years, he'd just be fat forever and probably fucking die in like 2 years. So you must give it time. Think of your body as like a big cruise ship. To turn the ship, it just takes a lot of time. You know, you've been cruising your ship to fucking fat gain land for a long time. And for us to turn the ship 100 degrees and then finally arrive back to Lean City, it's gonna take a long time as well. Sometimes there's nothing we can do but just trust the process. Like, let's say you're 50 pounds overweight, you carry 50 pounds more than you'd like to have. That means that literally, this is numbers, you've eaten 175,000 more calories than your body needs, which literally means that to lose the 50 pounds, we need for you to burn 175,000 calories. It's like credit card debt. There's no tricks, it's just the number, you gotta pay it back. In the world of fitness and fat loss, there's no lies, there's no tricks, there's no smoke and mirrors, just numbers. So we need to be patient and not get distracted by easy, fast fixes like these charlatan YouTubers push in our faces, just like how Nick did, and stick to the plan for a long time. And here are some tips from Nick's mouth on how to lose weight.
Like, this is all pretty and all, but I'm gonna show you a healthier way to eat your meats and your carbs. Okay, I'll be right back. I don't know if people are gonna be upset or be like, or be like, oh my gosh, like we know. Okay, here's the thing. Let me be like truthful. When you lose weight, no matter how you lose weight, whether you have surgical intervention, whether you're taking special medication or injections, or you're exercising like crazy, or you're on this type of diet or that type of diet, or no diet at all, but you're just counting your macros, maybe you're counting your calories, maybe you're doing, one cheat meal, maybe you're doing carb cycling. Like, there's so many different ways to lose weight. Keto, vegan, carnivore, I mean, I've seen it all on the internet. It does not matter. At the end of the day, you can't eat crap and get away with it. You must address your diet for losing weight. Even if you're just counting calories and still eating bad food, you know that vegetables, like, don't even count those calories. It's not even real calories. Count the calories that come from like this. You have to be so aware of what you eat. And of course, I am. So instead of cheeseburgers, you can just have burger. And this is something that I love to do. Smaller portions, high in protein. Protein shakes and stuff. Also, I love to have avocado with the ground beef. Avocado and ground beef is one of the best combinations ever. Avocado and ground beef. And this is what I've been eating.
Do you remember the hero's journey? So maybe this video, I want this video to be your call to adventure, man. You know, maybe you need to fucking realize, man, you're probably jealous of Nikocado Avocado and feel like shit, man, because he is literally now skinnier than you. Maybe you can't handle the fact that the fucking pig you used to laugh at is now laughing at you. I mean, you must feel a bit fucking embarrassed if Nikocado is skinnier than you. Come on, bro. I mean, what the fuck, you know? Fucking Nikocado Avocado is skinnier than me. What the fuck, you know? That's like, alright, that should be a wake-up call, man. So hopefully this video is like your call to adventure. So, how do you lose fat, man? How exactly does the journey of fat loss work? Because losing fat is just like a journey, man. It's a long and winding road that leads to your door. I mean, I had to do it. Anyway, fuck the guitar. It's not very important. Yeah, hopefully you get the reference. A lot of people don't know the Beatles, man. I mean, come on. You don't know what to do if you want to lose fat. You're full of questions, man. It feels lonely.
I have one life. I have one body. I want to close this chapter of weight loss. It was hard. It was lonely. It was difficult. I want to feel like I actually am complete and made whole. And I just never felt that way.
And you feel confused, but trust me, my dude, my friend. Just go. Your answers will be figured out along the path. Your worries, you will solve them. Just embark on this journey, man. Trust me. Just start. And if you look at the hero's journey, man, we're gonna see that if we look at the second step of the hero's journey, we see that before the transformation must take place, the hero must meet a helper or the mentor. And every story has this, man. Luke Skywalker had Yoda. Rocky had Mick. Fucking the Karate Kid had Mr. Miyagi. You get my point. So, for Nick to accomplish this incredible feat of fat loss, he would have to have met a helper or a mentor. Maybe he hired a personal trainer, or maybe he started watching videos just like this one and got an idea about how to embark on this highly rewarding journey. Because if you are a fat person, you don't really know the world of fitness and athletics, right? It's all Greek, it's all French to you. Maybe you used to do some sports and be thin before, but yeah, the key word is gonna be you used to, right? The worst part is that there's tons of information out there and you don't even know which is true, which to follow. And you see these like jack guys, like huge guys on steroids giving advice, but then it's like, you don't want to look like them. You want to lose some pounds, look good in clothes, be a bit lean and thin, look healthy, look nice in clothes, look nice. That kind of world just seems so foreign to us, right? It's like, oh, I wake up at 4 a.m., I run 10 miles. Like, I don't know if I can do that. I just want to lose some pounds. So what to do if you're confused, man? What the fuck can you do? You must find someone who will give you the best information for where you are at right now, man. Like, let's say if you're a broke homeless guy, if you just follow the advice of fucking, oh, how to scale your business from 8 to 9 figures and you're homeless, yeah, that's not gonna work for you, is it? So you must pick the right mentor and follow the right information. And I'm so glad that stars aligned, and along my journey I had picked the right personal trainer. So actually my dad got me a personal trainer when I was at my highest weight, and this guy taught me everything that I knew at the gym, man. He taught me how to eat, how to exercise, and this guy helped me lose over 100 pounds. But also, during that time, I was literally watching content just like this, like the videos you're watching right now. Imagine how much easier this hard and unknown journey would be for you if you had just someone to hold your hand every step of the way and keep you accountable. Imagine if you had a helping hand who would make things easier for you, someone who fast-tracked your results. Imagine you had someone to help you back up when you slipped. Imagine you went from literally not being able to walk, not even able to do one pull-up, just playing video games all day and snacking on junk food, getting fatter by the day, into becoming the guy who can run for 3 hours straight, who could pull himself up while rock climbing, who actually looks good, who's actually confident now about his looks and his body. Imagine instead of being ashamed of when you look in the mirror and avoid getting your pictures taken, you start to feel proud and sexy whenever you saw pictures of yourself. Chances are you are looking to do an insane transformation just like Nikocado Avocado and blow away everybody that you know. You want to get comments like, have you lost some weight? Or, wow, how did you do it? You probably believe that if you had the right mentor, you would finally be able to get the results that you want and deserve. If you are, then you're in luck, man, because I just started to offer one-to-one personal fat loss coaching, and I know exactly where you are, and I know the pitfalls that you're gonna fall into, and I know exactly how to avoid those pitfalls and get you the fucking fat loss results that you fucking deserve. So click the links below if you're ready to change your life today and liberate yourself from the layers of fat that's keeping you down, man, so that you can finally start fucking being free and doing an insane transformation just like he did. Now, you might be like, oh, I don't know if I can do one-to-one coaching. You might not be sure about it. That's okay. Just click the link below, and I have a video explaining about like how the coaching works and whatnot. Just watch it to see if it's right for you. If not, cool, bro, fair enough. No harm, right? Anyway, after you meet the mentor in your hero's journey, here's what's gonna happen. There comes the abyss, the death, and the rebirth. That's when you finally stop identifying with your old fat self and you start to feel like, oh wow, I'm losing weight. I'm slowly becoming the person I always knew I could be. I'm finally reaching my potential. And then the transformation happens, and then that's when you realize, I'll never be fat again because I went through so much. I learned so much. I changed so much, not just in the body, but in the mind as well. Then there is the return. The return can be when you are finally comfortable going to the beach. It can be when you finally post that transformation pic. It can be when you finally start getting comments from others and whatnot. But there must be a return when you finally get the results that you want. Just like how Nikocado Avocado uploaded his 2 steps ahead video and blew away the internet. He returned to the internet a brand new person. He had the fucking respect of people. Everyone was talking about him in a positive way. He finally became a positive force of light in people's lives. How amazing is that? A fucking pig is now the motivator. And you might even be on a journey to lose fat. You might be in the transformation section of the fat loss journey. I have some bad news, man. Let me tell you, without having a mentor, the return is not guaranteed. Some people spend years in diet hell, yo-yoing back up and down, plateauing in their weight loss progress. Hell, even I had like 2-3 years where I was stuck being skinny fat as well. So get a mentor, man, get a helper. We know exactly how it is, like where you invest all you have into a diet just to fail, man. We know that pain way too well. So if you want to make sure your return is guaranteed, check the links below. That being said, YouTube thinks you like this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.